What an absolutely brilliant test match this has turned out to be. Hello and a very warm welcome, Jamie. Subah se we have not moved at all. We haven't even gone to the other room to check whether our son's online classes have been okay. We've just been sitting in one place. But credit has to be given to the way India played today, JV. This is all heart. This is just an absolutely brilliant performance by this team.
All heart and a lot of pain and bruise too, because team ki jo sthiti thi, coming into the final day, always up, facing an uphill task like we discussed in yesterday's video. And then second over mein Ajinkya Rahane ka wicket khona, you thought, okay, Pujara and Rahane are the guys to bat because Hanuma Vihari pe doubt tha, unka form bahut hi kharab hai. You also have to look at the fact that he was carrying an injury. Then there was a lot of doubt. Yes, Ashwin said that Pant would bat, but kitna bat karega? Left elbow fracture hai ke nahi? Jadeja ka left, one of his thumbs is dislocated. So there was doubt. So then the moment that Rahane got out, you thought, chalo, Pujara khel lega. But then Pujara got to 70. He really dragged the team. Pant, I think the innings that really turned the momentum. In hindsight, of course, we'll talk about Ashwin and Vihari. But that 97 from a player who's also been much maligned. सब लोग कह रहे हैं ये टीम में क्यों है, जल्दबाजी खेलता है, T20 शॉट मार के आउट होता है. आज भी हुआ था, पर फर्क था कि he got that 97, which somehow I'm sure imbibed the lower order with sense कि यार we can do this. Forget the win. The moment that Pant got out on 97, really a game-changing 97, team ने सोचा होगा यार अब बस खेलो. उसके बाद Vihari batting all that time. A man जिसको पता है कि मैं चौथी टेस्ट में नहीं खेलूंगा. This even could be his last test match because of the poor form he's had and the circumspect approach he's had. And then Ashwin.
Yeah.
4 test match.
Yeah. No, मेरे को बस ये कहना है कि इस टेस्ट मैच में एक चीज तो साबित हो गई है कि जो इंडियन टीम है, आप yes, we've seen some great Indian teams in the past, ऐसी बात नहीं है, बहुत अच्छी हमारी टीम थी जहां पे राहुल द्रविड़ थे, सचिन तेंदुलकर थे, वीवीएस लक्ष्मण, सौरव गांगुली, सब वीरेंद्र सहवाग. पर इस टीम ने ये चीज जरूर दिखा दी है that we have the doggedness, the resilience to go out there and save the test match. और ये मैंने तो Jamie, I don't know about you, I don't remember in the recent time seeing something like this जहां पे आपके players injured हो रहे हैं, everybody is wondering कि प्लेइंग 11 क्या होगी अगले टेस्ट मैच की, पर आप यहां पे जाके 131 ओवर खेल रहे हो चौथी इनिंग्स में अगेंस्ट अ टॉप बॉलिंग अटैक, अगेंस्ट अ ब्रिलियंट बॉलिंग अटैक. दिस टू मी इज वन ऑफ देयर ग्रेटेस्ट सेव्स. एंड एक ऐसा मुझे लगता है कि just imagine, I know ifs and buts are these things, these words in sport which you understand कि अगर Hanuma Vihari was okay, then could they have gone for a win? That it was a possibility, because till yesterday हम बात कर रहे थे कि this was also not a possibility. Draw भी हमें एक miracle लग रहा था. So this is in fact a New Year miracle.
बिल्कुल, you have to count this as it'll be as good as a win for all the reasons you outlined. I mean, we know how many fast bowlers they've lost. Ishan Sharma tour पे नहीं गए. उसके बाद मोहम्मद शमी, उमेश यादव ruled out, KL Rahul ruled out, विराट कोहली एक मैच के बाद नहीं थे, and then the injuries to Pant and Jadeja and Vihari. There was really nothing stacked in India's favor because Pant has not, he's not batted, on the 5th day trying to save a match. There was that, of course, the oval 100 he got, but that was a very, very different wicket, different situation. He got 100 there. But who would have thought कि यार जिस बंदे को चोट लगी है, he's elbows in pain, he's going to come and take on the way he took on Nitin Lyon. मतलब और 2 गेंद में back different overs hitting 2 sixes. एक उन्होंने एक्स्ट्रा कवर के ऊपर से मारा ऋषभ पंत को, फिर दूसरी ओवर में नए बॉलर के साथ पैट कमिंस, he just launched him over long on like he was playing in the nets, at the Kotla or something. So all the things stacked up to me, like we said yesterday, India needed a miracle and they got that miracle. Full credit first of all to Pant for that game-changing innings. But once he got out, the job had to be done. Jadeja sat there, with a bandaged thumb and the glove on. जब Jadeja ने दिखाया था टीवी पे, आखिरी ओवर में उन्होंने glove निकाला, भाई अब तो काम हो गया. Because Ashwin and Vihari, the banter, the body blows, कितनी बार अश्विन को लगा था यहाँ पे.
और अश्विन को स्पेशली वो लोग टारगेट कर रहे थे शॉर्ट बॉल के साथ. So he was taking it on his body. He got even, मुझे तो डर लग रहा था कहीं इनके bowling arm पे आप glove पे ना लग जाए.
He's in a lot of pain, that's for sure.
One more person who would be injured and then we won't have playing 11 players in the team for Brisbane. But it has been, Jamie, one of the things has also come out जो कि लास्ट के 1 घंटे में हमें पता चली कि Australians, when things get really rough for them, they can be bullies, and they have said they don't want to be bullies. But ये आज पता चल गया फिर से. टिम पेन जो स्लेजिंग कर रहे थे, मेरे को कहने का मन हो रहा था कि क्या आप लोग, you've just tried to have this whole, image makeover and all of that. Stop sledging. Get on with the job.
Frankly, it's good you brought up the image makeover thing. I'm a bit of a skeptic when it comes to these, promotional. They did the test, that documentary which people loved. I was like, yeah, having seen these guys up close for so many years, we know that's a bit put on. But again, it's okay, because when you have a match to win, when you're the number one test ranked team, you have gone from bowling India out for 36 to फिर MCG में हारना, आपके बैट्समैन नहीं चल रहे हैं, barring really Smith and Labuschagne. There's pressure, and then as the overs start to slip out of your grasp, आपको महसूस होता है कि यार ये मैच तो हमारे हाथ से गया. That's when the mongrel in you comes out. That's when you start doing more things. It's fine. It's all part of sport. I don't think any Australian really crossed the line. Yes, you do feel bad for Ashwin because he's getting body blows. There's a throw from Matthew Wade onto Vihari's thigh. He's already getting a thigh injury. These things add up, but that is sport, and I'm sure end of the day, जब अश्विन और बिहारी ने हाथ मिला के फील्ड छोड़ा, in their minds they must have been like Tim Payne, blankety 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 blank you.
एक बहुत ही अच्छा ट्वीट अश्विन की वाइफ ने करा था कि can I get the full transcript of this stump mic, and I really want to hear it too. दूसरी चीज ये भी हम देख रहे थे कि there were such close-in fielders, and they were constantly trying to goad Ashwin to making an error. Of course, I think वो थोड़ा backfire कर गया क्योंकि टिम पेन ने उसके बाद एक कैच ड्रॉप कर दिया. तो
Ashwin is the kind of guy, that doggedness comes out, backs the ball. तुम करो मैं भी खेलूंगा. And he put a price on his wicket. ये वही खिलाड़ी हैं जिनके पास 4 टेस्ट सेंचुरीज है, but he might actually value this one more. Speaking of Ashwin's wife, she put out a second tweet which I thought was even better when the chatter was going on. She said, just think it's our little daughter crying at 3 a.m. and block out the noise. So that shows, just the kind of person Ashwin is. She knows, really how he operates. And again, हनुमा विहारी के बिना इतनी गेंद खेलना इंजरी के साथ, टर्निंग डाउन सिंगल्स, इट डिडंट मैटर. अ मैन हु नोज कि वो चौथी टेस्ट नहीं खेलेंगे.
This is such a brilliant team performance because you've had everybody, doing the job that is expected of them. जो भी पुजारा के आपके जो criticism जो कर रहे थे उनके लिए there, take a look at what Pujara brings to the table. This is what Test cricket is all about, and not about going out there and showing intent. His way of showing intent is staying in the middle and blunting out the attack. By the end, you saw the likes of Pat Cummins and you saw the likes of Mitchell Starc and others. They were completely exhausted. They had thrown in the towel, and that's where you say that that bravery from the Indian team and that resilience worked. Jamie, for a team 23 days back, they got out for 36 runs. For them to have just saved this test match in such a way, going into Brisbane, their morale will be high. Yes, you have injuries and you will not have your first choice team, but Brisbane gets so much more exciting now.
Bilkul, absolutely. And India can draw, and if they draw the 4 tests, this series, the Border Gavaskar Trophy remains with them. But I think it's obviously going to be बहुत मुश्किल होगा team के लिए because of the injuries to players. They really do not have anyone else to call on. अगर पंत नहीं खेलेंगे तो फिर साहा को कीपिंग करनी पड़ेगी. The only other batsman they have left is Mayank Agarwal, जिनको आपने drop किया इस मैच के लिए. So he could foreseeably come in, and someone else, maybe Gill drops down to middle order for Vihari. फिर आपके पास एक और बॉलर है, एक और स्पिनर है, कुलदीप यादव, and the other fast bowlers you have are Shardul Thakur and T Natarajan. So you're already really running yourself thin.
Yes, you are.
But absolutely, it sets up the series fantastically for Brisbane. बहुत ही अलग pitch होगा. Australia भी और जोर से आएगी. I'm thinking there's going to be a few more cracked ribs and some broken fingers also, but maybe we'll see.
But in the end,
Jasprit Bumrah also come out and try and wrap a few Australians on the knuckles as well.
So yes, an absolutely brilliant team performance. India would be very happy, and so are the fans. I'm sure all of you and us, we were all excited, and हम तो बैठे हुए मतलब सुबह से और कुछ किया ही नहीं है, हमने बस मैच ही देखा है. So yeah, that's all for today in this episode. Great draw by the Indian team. For now, goodbye. Thanks for watching.
See you in Brisbane.